It's time for day 4 on the Advent series. By the 4th day, your chocolate, you get into the rhythm of the chocolate you've got. Do you really like it? No, for one, I don't really like the Kinderton chocolate Advent calendars. But anyway, it is time for us to do a Q&A. We've had a few questions come in for us to answer.
No, let's talk more about your likes and dislikes of chocolate.
Okay, right. So I don't really like Kinderton chocolate.
Carry on with it.
The first one is, what's the best goal we've seen live? So I think we should do one that we've seen against us and for us. For me,
the ones against us are standing out for me in the moment.
Yeah. At the moment, for me, the first one's got to be Paul Scholes. He scored an absolute stunner versus us. I was in the North Stand for that game, and he absolutely thrashed it past, I think it was Gabor Karayan goal at the time.
In his joggers.
Yeah, in his joggers, and it was just an absolutely unreal goal. Like, Paul Scholes even names it as one of his favourite goals ever, and it was a special strike.
It was a good goal. Mine would be, I can't remember what season it was, but I think it may have even been the Arsenal Invincible season, but Robert Pires lobbed Peter Schmeichel in the Villa goal. Someone played a long ball, he brought it down, dinked it over Boateng's head, and then lobbed Schmeichel. It was just a beautiful goal. I don't know whether it won goal of the season, but he should have done that. I think that's the best goal I've seen against Villa at Villa Park.
How about goals we've scored?
Difficult to think of any. There's a few. The Gary Cahill one
stands out
against
for me,
Birmingham. That was an unbelievable strike.
Benteke's at Wembley was pretty good. Benteke's overhead kick versus Norwich was a real goal.
Yeah, that was a good goal. I'm trying to think of ones where I was there live. The Lawson one stands out, but I wasn't there. I wasn't there live.
I was there live for Benteke's overhead kick versus Norwich.
I'm trying to think. I can't really think of one that's wasn't even a great goal, but I just remember is a Dwight York dinked penalty against David Seaman on the last day of the season in 97-98 when we needed to win to try and qualify for Europe if Blackburn slipped up, which they didn't. But he just dinked David Seaman, a real pressure penalty. We had 10 men and we ended up winning that game 1-0. It was just penalties like that didn't happen too much in those days like they do now. It was just a very cool, calm penalty in that situation. I think David Seaman, as he went the wrong way, was laughing because they'd already won the league, so the result didn't really matter to them anyway. I don't know why that goal's come into my head, but yeah, that one stands out. Not the best, but the most memorable.
Who is your all-time favourite Aston Villa player? It's one of the questions we have had, and I'm going to go first, and I've always made it quite obvious that my favourite one is Martin Larsson.
Yeah, fair.
Loved the way he defended, proper old school defender. As a centre-back myself, when I was playing, I grew up watching him play, and he was just a master at it. When it came to aerial duels, he was winning every ball. Whether that was in our own penalty area or scoring goals, he was just immense and a real rock and a leader. It was between him and Melberg for me.
It reminds me a lot of how I played at Villa Park.
Oh, I bet.
We played last.
Bet it did.
Just winning all the personal battles. Just a mammoth, big, strong defender. It just reminds me of that. It just popped into my head.
How about yourself?
My favourite ever Villa player, everyone knows, is Alan Hudson. Not really. It's Ian Taylor is my favourite ever Villa player, just because he played the game as I imagine if I was a Villa player, that's how I would have played and that's how I would have showed my emotions. Obviously, he's a lifelong Villa fan, and every time he scored, he kissed the badge, and you knew it meant something. He wasn't just doing it for the cameras; he was kissing the badge because he loved Aston Villa, and he was actually a very underrated player as well. He was a very good finisher. Whenever he was one-on-one with the keeper, he usually scored. He's a player that's never really been replaced. Other than we spoke about the other day. Other than Milner, we've not really had a goal-scoring central midfielder since then. It was just the way he played the game, and you could just see how much Villa meant to him. So Ian Taylor will always be my Aston Villa hero.
Okay, so we've had a few more questions that we'll be answering in future videos. If you did enjoy this one though, make sure you drop us a like below, commenting what your answers are to these questions, and subscribe to the Villa View. Next video is out tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.